Welcome back. Another edition of Sports Life with your man Big Maul.
And busy.
Giving you the latest and greatest in sports news and entertainment. And you see what I'm wearing. You see it.
Last Dance.
Last Dance, baby. Premiered last night. First of 2 episodes on ESPN, and it was pretty interesting. What I thought it was going to be. Well, what you think?
You know what? I thought it showed for it to be the first and second episode showed a lot.
Yeah.
We went from the management to just Jordan, from a kid to becoming a rookie he was in the NBA to Scottie Pippen. Hey, they covered a lot.
Yeah, they covered the college, a little bit of the college days too, and there were some things that I took from it. And I remember if you go back and you watched our previous video, which was previewing The Last Dance, and we talked about some of the things we were going to probably see in this documentary.
Stats, his accolades.
Things of that nature. And when I was watching this, I was just thinking, okay, at first going into it, I'm thinking, okay, they're just going to chronicle all the drama and issues that would have going on during the 97-98 season. As I was watching it, I went, damn, they kept going back. It was pretty much like 97-98 was the present, and they just kept giving you flashbacks.
To the upcoming, 97.
Right, so I'm pretty much feeling like this will be the definitive Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls definitive documentary. Like, after this, don't none of y'all make any more damn documentaries about this time. Just stop. Don't do it.
I think this will be it. Because you got to think about it. You see how long it took.
Oh, yeah.
So therefore, nothing else is coming after this. And if it does, it's maybe a fake.
It may be a fake, or you can
replica. we don't wear replicas.
No fake J's over here. But I just kind of saw that. Well, okay, now I understand how or why it's going to be a 10-part series. They're going to cover everything. Like they're going to cover, the Pistons and the championship, the previous three-peat, and it's going to pretty much lead the whole career, the whole Jordan and Bulls dynasty, all the way up to 97-98. So, yeah, that's probably going to take about 10 parts. Yeah, that makes sense. And so, like, what kind of stood out to you about it? Like, what were things that stood out?
Shoot. Okay. Well, I got his childhood. What stood out to me was I felt like he was always fighting for his dad's approval. Because since he was the youngest, so
that was something I did not know.
He would always have to battle with his older brother Larry, which I felt Larry brought out the competitiveness.
Yes, that was the birth of the legendary Michael Jordan competitiveness. As a Bulls fan growing up, I thought I was going to see. I thought it was just going to be a lot of confirmation of the things I already knew, but no, they kind of.
This is stuff
I didn't
never knew about none of this stuff.
No, I mean,
him getting cut his sophomore season in high school from the basketball team, coming home, crying to his mom, mad because he got cut, and what his mom said, hey, all summer you need to pick up that ball and practice, pretty much play. Mm-hmm. Come back, 5 inches?
See, that's the thing. A lot of people say, oh man, Jordan got cut as a sophomore in high school, man, that coach must have been stupid, you know what I'm saying? He didn't know what he was thinking. Dude, he came in at like 5'10", 5'11". I mean...
Came back 6'3".
He came back 6'3", a 6'3" guard as a junior in high school.
You gotta also imagine this. Comes back, so... Remember, he's already competitive, so he's already been cut, so now he's coming back hungry.
Yeah, he's coming back hungry, but let's not kill the high school coach for cutting him.
Oh, no. He can't. Hey, coach, guess what? You did the right thing.
Yeah,
he came back. Hey, he came back in junior season and played, didn't he?
Yeah, sure did. He was the beast, in a lot of ways, the beast was born at that point. The monster had been created, so... I thought that was interesting. I thought they really put more context into that, and I thought that was good.
But another thing that stood out to me was his rookie year. The team, I forget, they had traveled, and he was looking for teammates, and they were all in a hotel room. Hey, just like you said the other episode, what about it? White substance.
Yeah.
Had women, everything, but as a rookie, for you to see that and still turn your back and say, you know what, this is not for me. But then, if you notice what Mike said in the documentary, he said from then on, I knew I was on my own. So it was pretty much like, hey, I'm gonna have to push myself to work out, to be the best, because I already see what they're on. So I gotta do me.
Yeah, I mean,
and that was pure pressure. These are veterans on your team.
It was one of the few moments where he actually just busted out laughing because they actually called the Chicago Bulls the traveling cocaine circus. That's what they called the team. So that lets you know. But you gotta understand, this was the '80s. Cocaine was really bad in the NBA in the '80s, and I mean, people would do things and then go right on the floor and start playing. That was kind of the '80s in NBA basketball.
A lot of people don't understand this too. What else stood out to me was it was a game. The Bulls are losing in the fourth quarter, playing against the Milwaukee Bucks. Remember, they hadn't beat the Bucks I don't know how long. And,
they hadn't beat them like 6 years.
Yeah, and so
they beat them 6 times straight, something like that.
They were already, remember fourth quarter they were down, and Mike is like, man, it's still time on the clock. But then he ended up just going bananas.
Yeah.
And then they ended up winning, and that's when I felt the team kind of looking like, hey, he's that dude.
Yeah, we're going to win some games just because strictly off the strength of having him on the team.
Yeah, and I think from then on, that's when it was kind of like, hey, this young dude is for real.
Yeah.
I don't know if they stopped being the circus, but
probably not.
They dimmed down their circus act just a little bit.
Just a little bit. And I found that interesting. I also found that it's kind of messed up because he's passed, he's no longer with us, but Jerry Krause gets a lot of blame for the destruction of the dynasty. He gets credit for some credit for putting it together, but he's getting all the credit for it falling apart.
And I think he should.
Yeah.
Because now watch this.
We've touched on this in the last video.
If it wasn't for his ego, talking about Jerry Krause, if it wasn't for his ego, do you think the Bulls dynasty would be the best dynasty to ever play instead of it being question marks of, you got the Lakers dynasty, you got the Celtics and stuff. So do you think if his ego did not get in the way and the Bulls would have kept that team, they could have possibly won 2, 3, whatever more championships?
They could have extended it, and at least they want to especially Jordan is the type of player that wanted to go out on the shield, especially in terms of the dynasty. So for it to kind of be broken up because of a guy who just wasn't getting enough credit, and it was. I forgot who said it, but there was one person in the documentary that said he pretty much grew up a short, fat kid, and he never let go of that, and so he always kind of had little man complex. Even Steve Kerr was candid when he said, the team was great, and Jerry Krause deserves credit for putting things together, but he couldn't get out of his own way.
Yep.
And I said, And Steve Kerr don't really,
he's quiet. He's quiet.
Yeah, he's quiet. He's one of those guys who takes the high road. For him to say that, I was like,
he's right.
Jerry, it's too bad Jerry can't, finish it. Jerry would be pissed. Jerry Krause would be pissed off at this documentary. He really would be. And, But
now, let's go to Jordan's sophomore season in the NBA, where breaks his foot. He's coming back. They have him on mid restriction, but what a lot of people fail to realize, this is how hungry Michael Jordan was.
Mm-hmm.
He pretty much overseeing his own rehab in North Carolina because he wanted to get back.
Right, he asked the team to leave so he can go to North Carolina. They didn't know what for, but he did it to go rehab on his own against Chicago Bull doctor wishes.
But then the funny thing about it was when he pretty much came back, they were shocked when the doctor was like, yeah, he's about 80% to play.
Yeah, well, they said 90%.
Okay, now my
They
fault.
said 90%, and it's like, well, what about the 10%? I was like, well, 10%, if he gets hurt
He
again,
may not play forever.
his career is over.
And then remember what he said? Well, if I had a headache, so if it's 10,
This is what he said. Jerry Reinsdorf said, if you had a bottle, you had a headache, and inside the bottle is 10 pills. 9 of them make you feel better.
one could kill you.
One could kill you. Would you take one of those pills? Would you risk taking one of those pills? Jordan said, it depends on how bad the effing headache is.
Out of his own mouth.
Like he was,
Hey,
hey,
I'm playing.
I'm playing. Whatever it takes to get back on the court, I'm playing.
And I think that game, I forget who the game was against. When
It was toward the end of the season. I know
toward
what
the
you're
end of
talking
the
about.
season where
He was on minute
they had him
restriction.
on minute restriction. He was only able to play 7 minutes a half.
7 minutes.
So it's crunch time. They're down by 1. Those are down by 1. It's about 14 seconds left in the game. They call a timeout. Since Jordan was at his 7 minutes,
He was
they
done.
takes him out the game.
The head coach was told if you play him 1 second more,
You're fired.
you're fired.
So what happened? They put him on the bench. And good thing is John Paxson made the shot.
Yeah, it made
But
a nice
I
shot.
think that right there was the moment where you had Jordan and management separate.
He mistrusted him because he felt that management pretty much betrayed the essence of sport, the essence of competition, which is you win, you
At
try to
any
win at
cost.
all costs. And he
They're looking
felt
for a
like the
draft
organization
pick.
didn't do that.
Remember, he was like, oh, they're looking for a draft
Yeah,
pick.
they're trying to get a better draft pick. So, that pretty much was the beginning of the schism, if you will, between him and management. And that was real interesting. And it lasted all the way till the end.
But guess what else we were talking about?
What was that?
Oh, Scotty. Oh, Scotty Pippen.
Scott. Yeah.
Great Robin. Meaning like,
One of the
Michael
maybe the
Batman.
greatest Robin of all time.
Yeah. Scotty was arguably maybe what, top 5, maybe?
Probably, yeah.
Top 5 in the league. But at the time, Scotty took a 7-year, $18 million deal.
In 1991, he took a 7-year, $18 million deal.
He was
122nd highest paid player in the league.
What? He was top 5 in the league, but he was getting paid pennies.
Yeah, and I mean, that wasn't good. You had to put it in proper context because money back then wasn't money.
Back
like it is
then,
now.
money, it was, the team salary cap was $12.5 million. The salary cap now is $110 million.
Yeah.
So you
people
see
people
where
are
the money
balling
is.
a lot more now than they were then.
But I feel, Scotty took it because he wanted to take care of his mom and dad.
He wanted the
you know what I mean?
security. He was concerned about getting hurt, so he wanted that long-term security. I mean, hell, and that's just how it was at the time. Magic, I remember Magic in the 80s. I was young, but I remember researching this. Magic had a 20-year, $25 million contract. He's getting somewhere close to like $1 million a year. And back then, they thought he was balling. Like that was kind of unreal. So you look at that now, that's dumb. That's almost a slave deal or something like that.
Like, man, you playing for free.
Yeah, so I mean, you gotta keep it in proper context. But the fact of the matter is, Scotty, he signed that deal. The owner, Jerry Reinsdorf, told him, I wouldn't sign this deal if I were you. But if you sign it,
You better not come back to me.
You better not come back in here.
Negotiation.
there is no renegotiation.
I
None
was
of
like,
that.
dang. That was crazy.
That was crazy. Pippen began to take out his frustration on Jerry Cuss. I mean, he would cuss him out in front of everybody. He would diss him. It was bad.
But it got so bad because even before then, that's when the spread from Jordan to management. So now you got Pippen over here in management. So now everybody just like, hey, it's the team against management, basically.
Yeah, and make no mistake, they rallied, and and he actually demanded a trade at that time.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. But and can't wait for the next 2 episodes. They come
3
out
and
on
4
Sunday.
Sunday.
3 and 4, episode 3, the Dennis episode, Dennis the Menace. We gotta see that show. We gotta see that. So.
That'd be crazy.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy. So that does it for another edition of Sports Life with your man Big Mo.
And then busy.
Till next time, and remember, wash your damn hands.
Peace.